Hey guys, this is SakuraStallion, and I'm kind of making a video just to make one. Now that there's like almost 800 of you guys, I just kind of wanted to talk about like a few things because I've never made these types of talking videos before. I have to record the audio of my phone and then edit everything to it. So I'm gonna more or less just talk about what I enjoy. If you go on my channel page, or if you've watched the previous videos, you know that my main mascot, aka I guess the SakuraStallion, if you will, is a realistic looking horse. This is not how he looked. He was a commission from my favorite browser game, Wild Horses Valley. It's basically a text-based with amazing art horse game where you play as a lead stallion of a herd and you get mares, fight stallions, things like that. And the art in that game is beautiful. The creator Starlight was part of the main quest Discord. So the creator was in the server, so I've been following the game really ever since it's been made. And I think up in March, she posted a thing on the game's forums and was like, here's these tiers, and if you pay X amount of money, I'll make a special lead stallion for you. Because there are special lead stallions in the game. And if you guys want, please tell me if you want me to make a video about this game, because I absolutely adore it and I gladly will. Like, I'm not even kidding. But she was like, you can make a special lead stallion, and she put like the requirements for each one, stating that if you paid for this tier, you couldn't get this, but if you paid for this tier, you could get this. I think the max one was like your own special model that's not in the game currently, and no one else would have it. It would be unique to you, and I was like, that's great, but she had just released a new model that I can't remember what she based it off of. I think a thoroughbred, but I saw it and was like, that's Canyon. I want a model of Canyon now, because I currently had a red roan, the only red roan in the game, as my lead stallion named Canyon, and he was the leader of the herd. As Canyon himself has a whole backstory, I can make an entire video just on him because I adore him to death. Because Canyon does not look like a real horse. He really doesn't. You kind of gotta give me credit. He does not look like a real horse. And I don't even think it was like 2 days later, and she's like, here he is, do you like him? And I'm like, I love him, thank you. And he became my special lead stallion. And he is the brightest horse in the game, I tell you. There is no horse in that game that looks like him. You know SakuraStallion somewhere because you see the pink horse and you're like, ah yeah, that's SakuraStallion. That's her, that's them. And that's where the actual art from this comes from. And like the moment I got him, he was my everything. I took, because she gave me a screen cap from the Photoshop background, so it had a gray background, and the screen cap itself has a shadow under it. So I was like, I'm gonna just put this into Photoshop, make it a PNG, clean it up, and put it on my banner and my icon because it looks really nice. So when I started making these videos, I was like, I'm gonna make this look good and put Canyon as the speaker, so to say. And no one really knew that up until like a certain part of the first video where he zooms in to like really emphasize something. And no one knew that he was supposed to be the speaker, not even like personal friends I had shown the video to. I really wanted to make like a point of, yeah, this is the main person. However, after the third video was uploaded, someone reached out to me and was like, I can make you character stills if you want. And I was like, well, yeah, I want, but like, do you want to do that? And they're like, yeah, I want to do that. And they showed me like their sketches, and I was like, I will pay you money for these. And they're like, no, please don't pay me money, these are a gift. And I was like, I will pay you money for these. I'm not even kidding. Send me your PayPal and I will pay you for them. And they refused, and I'm still kind of salty about it. Albatross, if you see this, I genuinely wanted to pay you for what you're doing. I genuinely do. Hit me up, I will. I'm not even kidding. So Canyon It's like character stills in videos are going to be replaced at some point. We're actually making a horse game database based off the Discord, where every time we find a horse game, we make a page about it, and we talk about that game, we list all of its various titles, because one problem we found with horse games is that we would have one game with 4 separate names. And the best part would be, is that we would then look up the name of the game that it was originally called before it was named Pet Horses 2, to find out that that game was not the original game either, and that was a different game. It is a completely messed up topic, and I hate it. And that's why we're making a database about it. It's really good also. We have different channels dedicated to different things. Like we have a Briar Models channel, which because I've started collecting Briar Models, I constantly spam because I'm constantly on eBay. So I'll at members and be like, I know you like this model, there's one for sale. And like, they'll be like, please don't tempt me. And we'll all be like, we're tempting you. Like every single time. Everyone knows for a fact that my one obsession in life is Spirit. I'll post in the model horses and be like, guys, look, I found a Spirit custom, and everyone will be like, you have to have it, and I'll be like, I have to have it. It sounds like a fucking, like, TikTok vine. No, that's too much. I won't pay that. You have to. Alright, that guy was a tough bargainer. That's me paying for a Briar Spirit model, and I feel like every person in that Discord shames me for it. I don't even care about glossy models, I just want the Spirit models. I bought a Spirit model for like $30 because it was a badly made custom, and it wasn't even badly made, no one just wanted it, except me. I am the sole demographic for Spirit Briars. That's it. So, this is that video to talk about things I enjoy. I could make a 5-hour-long segment on Spirit, so I'll stop myself there and kind of put on a point of where you can contact me, because a lot of you people really like me, and that's not exactly something that I was expecting. So I've made people that I genuinely consider friends with. For example, Midori makes Sims content. However, I really liked her videos on the Sylvie subject, so I consider her a friend. I am subscribed to her. But the easiest ways to contact me are YouTube comments, because I'm narcissistic and will check them just to do it, because why not? Tumblr is at the bottom of the list. A lot of people like contacted me on Tumblr. I don't use Tumblr that often. Tumblr is something I go on for specific things, like memes. Especially because I'm considered a spirit blog on Tumblr, so I have a bunch of anonymous like asking me about spirit writing free, and I haven't even watched the episodes. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ever going to answer this, and second of all, I don't know what season you're talking about, so I'm never going to answer this. If you really want to become friends with me, Twitter is the best option. However, if you follow me on Twitter, first of all, it is an 18+ Twitter. Period. And also, that's almost entirely BTS. Like, it's BTS, Japanese horse Twitter, and Spirit. Those are really the 3 things. And then me shitposting. Those are the real big things. If you want to become friends with me, that is the easiest way, because I am always on Twitter. I live on Twitter. That is my one place. That's where I live, essentially. That's the easiest way to contact me. Instagram, a lot of people contacted me on Instagram. Unless someone wants to, like, specifically tell me how Instagram works, I really don't understand how it works. But also people make their Instagrams so pretty, so I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with them. So, oh, and then Steam. I live on 2 places, Twitter and Steam. If you add me on Steam, you will constantly see me play the weirdest games. My personal favorite is I have been addicted to a puzzle game that's free that angers me. It angers me very badly, but I have 32 hours in it because I refuse to give up, and it has achievements, and I collect achievements. Also, basically everything is SakuraStallion. If you look up SakuraStallion on a website, and there is an account there, it's most likely me. if it's not SakuraStallion, it's most likely not me. So just hold that in a point. However, my Twitter is at SojuStallion because it still kind of needed to be K-pop related in a sense. And soju's a Korean alcohol. And I was like, that's close enough. SS. That's all I really cared about. Fun fact, that's how I came up with the name SakuraStallion. SS. It rhymes. Or well, alliteration. Sounds nice. That's it. That's how the name came about. From this video, I'm going to take it that I am obligating myself to make a This is Canyon and his story video and a Wild Horse Valley browser episode. Somebody hold me to these because I won't hold myself to them. I'm barely getting through this quarantine. Somebody comment. I'll see it. Trust me, I'll see it. My big ultimate plan is I want to make a video comparing the Red Dead Redemption coat names to the actual coat colors because I play Red Dead Redemption 2 and it bothers me. And I wanted to make a video about it because I have made coat color genetic projects and that bothers me too. So from this channel, here's other things you have to look forward to. Horse related things, specifically horse games and horse content period, bringing the two together I guess. Star Stable kind of falls under this. I play Star Stable irregularly. I'm part of the community more or less because I want to be part of the community, not because I play the game. I still make edits. I call myself an Animash editor when in fact I am a Spirit editor. I don't edit anything other than Spirit and Bambi 2. That's it. So for me, those are the main things that come out of this channel. And K-pop related stuff. K-pop related stuff's going to pop out. If my Animash isn't to a K-pop song, K-pop related things will most likely come out. So time to start editing this, I guess. This is gonna be fun.